everybody? Welcome back to the channel and to Redstone County, Oklahoma. In the last video, we got our fields planted. So today, we are going to go out and do a bunch of contracts. And hopefully, we can get enough money to maybe buy this field or maybe one of these smaller fields. But anyway, my goal is to do contracts so that we can buy another field. We are out of planting season for almost everything right now, though. We can only plant triticale. So if we get contracts done this month and we have time, we might be able to get another crop in the ground. If contracts go into tomorrow, we will not be able to get anything in the ground until probably September. So, I am going to go ahead and get to work. We will be using our own equipment for the most part, unless we take, I think, cultivating contracts. We'll have to borrow their equipment. There might be a couple others, but we will mostly be using our own equipment. Okay, we just got a contract here. Feeding station placing, and they want to give us $1,500 for placing down 3 of the feeding stations. So we're going to take this. Now, does it tell me where they want these? That is the question. Or does it matter? What is that description again? Yeah, it says place down feeding stations in forests using the construction menu. Now, what that is talking about, something I said in the last video, that we need to put down on our own farm. We go in here, we go to animals. We go into others. They're talking about these guys right here. Hopefully, we have enough trees around our farm. What? You can't place those next to sequoias? What is the do I have that mod active? I do. That one right there actually gets most of our fields. Where is that? Cannot be placed here. Okay. So, I don't know if this will count towards the 1 or not. We need to be able to get into this. Actually, we just need to be able to get to the front of this. If we're going to do that, that will cover our field. And that does go towards the contract. Question is, can we place these on areas we don't own? Because we don't need any by our farm anymore. We can't. So, what we're going to do, and we'll come around and try and feed these. If we can keep the boars out of other people's fields that we're going to be doing contracts on as well, that would be awesome. And then maybe we'll throw one in this forest over here. Somewhere we can get to by these fields. Yeah. We're gonna go like right here. This is the side I need to get to. Maybe we'll do this one like that. And contract done. Whenever I get any like special contracts like that, I'll come in and we will do them together. These contracts usually pay a lot, but they're a pain in the butt. So we're not going to do that. Really? There's nothing else we can do. So yeah, we're gonna have to sleep, I think. Which means we are going to be doing contracts until September? Which isn't too bad. We might be able to do contracts and get through that here in this video. But I do. Are these hay or are these grass? They are hay bales. Okay. Is this in our survival series? We are going to tag that. We are going to hand run a few of these over here to our feeding station. Which I shouldn't have done this on our farm. But you kind of have to because it has to cover your fields. So we're probably gonna have an influx of the wild animals on our farmyard here. But hopefully they won't eat the crop in our fields now. Okay. That is enough hay there. Oh, where's our trailer? Are we still hooked up to that? I think we can grab that with this. Question is, where did we leave that? Where did we leave our trailer? I think it's in the other barn over here. Hopefully it's still accessible with what we put in here. Yeah, it is. What? I think I want to move this anyway. I'll jump out and show you when I move this real quick. I believe that this is a bale and pallet storage. Okay, so we're gonna go grab two. Hopefully we can put. Actually, before I drive all the way over there, does it tell me? Okay, I think we have two hay bales over here in this pile still. Maybe. Why is the auto load not working? I'll just hand load them on if I have to, but why is my auto load not working? Alt R? No. I don't know why my auto load isn't working. Fine. We'll just hand lift two on here. We're gonna run these out to the other feeding stations we put down. Turn auto load off. So I'm going to do that. And then we are going to sleep through the night. And we'll go over here and then over. So we'll go over here first. I'm gonna go do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and sleep through the night. Hopefully we get some better contracts. Now, we don't own this land, so I'm not sure if it's gonna let me put these bales in them. We will see. I haven't tried to put hay into any of these that I haven't owned yet, so we'll see together what happens here. I will bring you along once I get out there. Alright, let's see if this will take it. There we go. We'll see if that takes it. That one's dropped off. They do come with some hay in them already, but I just want to make sure we're good. We should be good for quite a while. I will probably just come out here off video, maybe on video, and see if they're using it in like a couple months. If they are, we might see if there's some other places to cover more of the map to put them. You just have to have enough trees. But let me get this. I'm not gonna show the other one. I'm just gonna set it down. So I'm going to drop this off. Then I'm going to get back to the farm. I'm going to sleep through the night, and hopefully we have some better contracts in the morning. I still have to figure out what to do with this. I don't know. We might just... Let's see, how much lime do we have still? Thing is, that was almost a full... Yeah. We'll have to figure out something to do with that. I'm gonna just quickly lease a forage wagon at the end of the video. Alright, I'm gonna sleep, and hopefully we have some better contracts. Alright, we are going to borrow the equipment for this contract. Then we are just going to take these two, because I like that other plow, or that other cultivator better. And we'll use that for all three. And then we will collect those. And if we don't have anything else, we will sleep through the night again. Nothing there yet, so we're good. Alright, I am going to get to work. Okay, for some reason, these contracts all completed on their own, so you know what? We're going to take the free money. And I'm just going to use one of my mods and refresh contracts. And see if we can get anything. Nope. I think we are just going to have to sleep through the day again, which will bring us to August. Okay, we have a threat on our farm we need to take care of. We have some diseases, so we need to put out some fungicide. Pretty much on the whole field, too. So we're just going to move that over there. Where did we leave? I have to find where I left our sprayer. I just don't know. Did I put that in one of these? Sorry? Yes, I did. It's right there. Okay. This is one of the things. Well, since I bought lime, instead of liquid lime, This is the main reason we have the sprayer right now, is crop diseases. Okay, so now, good thing we have money because we need it. We come over here to this silo right here, this container, and you don't go through it too fast, so we're just gonna grab 10,000 liters of fungicide. I mean, actually, this is the first time I've had almost a full field get covered in it, so we will hopefully see. Do I need to? I'm pretty sure I saw. There we go. I wasn't up far enough. I'm sure I saw these on there. But yeah, this is the first time I've had like almost an entire field show up in this stuff. Most I've gotten before is like little like spots. So we'll see. Actually, that might be easier than trying to find the little spots. I don't know. I'm gonna just fill up. I'm gonna get that sprayed, and then, well, this is filling up actually real quick. Let's take a look at contracts and see what we've got. Probably don't have any stuff for any of these supply ones yet. And we have nothing for contracts. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna get this sprayed. And we might just sleep again. Is our other alfalfa field ready to go? No, it's not. Okay. This is the right field for our crop disease, right? Yes. Alright, I'm gonna get this done, and then we are going to sleep through the night, and I'll come back in and see what we have to do tomorrow in game. Alright, there's a couple contracts we might pick up here, but our other alfalfa field is ready to go, so we're going to get that mowed and turned into silage, which we need something from the Colossus pack. We need just a windrower. Because the windrower we have right now is a windrower tedder. We don't want alfalfa hay, we want silage on this field. Which I thought the Colossus pack had, but I'm not seeing it. I thought he had just a plain old windrower in here. That's the tedder. Yeah, I don't see one, and we need it. So, that's another gap we're gonna have to just fill with something else. Should be under grassland care. Windrowers. We could get something like this and put it on in the front of our baler. We can windrow and bale at the same time. I think we're gonna do that. I'm okay with that working with. That is plenty. What color is our baler? I don't remember. Where did I put our baler? Right here. I did black. I should have remembered that. Honestly, though. How about Vent Classic Green? We have some of our stuff like black and the Vent Classic Green, I think it is. That looks sweet. For how much we're going to be using it, we are going to go ahead and buy that. And when I get to that point, I will come in and show you guys what that looks like. Right now, I am just going to find where I left our mower as well. I am going to get this field mowed. And then when I come into windrow and bell at the same time, I will come in and show you guys that. Where did I leave the mower? Is that in here? Can I reach it? Right there. I might be able to reach that without moving the trailer. We'll see. I'm going to get to work. And I will come back in a little bit. Once that's mowed, I will come back in and show you guys how what we bought works. Real quick. Honestly, if I have to, I can move that trailer, get the other truck and the other tractor and move that trailer. Anyway, because we're going to need it to pick up the silage bales. And then we just need some straw. And then we could start making a little bit of TMR. I'm really hoping Triticale. I am really hoping that I am right. That Triticale will give us straw. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a front mower. You know what? We could do all this in one go then. Okay, I forgot this was a front mower. Okay, so we're going to run to the store. We're going to grab our new windrower. We're going to hook up the baler. Actually, we need a different baler. We need another baler from the Colossus pack. Right now, we have the square baler, which I do for hay and straw, but I don't think there's one in here. I mean, we could just get this and use it to wrap, or we can go and grab a round baler that wraps for us. Like, we could grab the fast bell right here. I would like, the Colossus pack has this. This is the stationary baler. I really don't want to use that. Here's a version of the fast bell that I want. I like my color selectable version. Round bell nap, bell twine, or bell wrap. We'll leave those chrome. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's just easier. This way, we can do it all in one pass. So we'll go pick up both of those from the shop, and then I will come back. So, hopefully this works with a round baler. I usually do this with square balers. I think it should hook up still. Just a sec, get me out of that weird angle. I told you to hook up. Come on. Is it the other way? I forget how this hooks up. Maybe it's the other way. Yeah. Said hook up. And then hopefully it hooks up to the roundabout. Is that not gonna work? Okay, that's fine. We'll just use this on the back. We'll windrow and mow, and then we'll come back and bale. Okay, cool. We don't actually need that windrower at all. We're gonna then sell that and get back our money. Alright, we're gonna mow. We're gonna go grab the baler. We're gonna bale and pick up the bales. Then we will check on contracts. Like I said, there might be a couple I want to do. So we'll check on those after we get this field done. Obviously, we're also going to have to lime and fertilize this field so we can get the most out of it. So after we do all that, we will check into contracts. Those bale wrap bales will turn into alfalfa silage or silage, whichever one it is, in those storages, which is awesome. Now, we need to just release something real quick. I'm gonna release a windrower real quick to grab that lime off the ground that I messed up trying to put it in that storage. I'm just gonna grab that real quick. Alright, let me put this away. I'm gonna go over and grab that wagon real quick. Let's put this back in here. I was about to say without hitting our stuff, and then we hit our header. Alright, I'm gonna go get this lime picked up and hopefully put back in the storage. And then we're gonna go do lime and fertilize that grass field real quick. And we will look at contracts. In fact, while I'm in here, let's take a quick look at contracts. I think there's a lineman one if it's still there. Yes. Let's accept that. We'll do that. And then I will come back in after that. I don't think there was anything else I really wanted to do after that, so there's that stone picking, but we don't have a stone picker and I'm not using base game. So yeah, we will probably sleep through the night after we get our field taken care of. So I will see you guys, well, at least talk to you guys in the morning. Okay, that other forage wagon didn't take lime, so I'm just gonna I'll lease this, and I'll give us $5,000 back. Why did you not come over here? I set store deliveries. Dang it. Oh, it did. Why did you go way over there? I set store deliveries right here. All that, just to do that, so that we didn't lose the lime. Throw it back in there. Get rid of that. Reset store deliveries. Go. F12 ourselves $5,000. Alright. I'm gonna hook up to the fertilizer spreader. We're gonna lime and fertilize this field. Actually, let's put we will fertilize first, and then we'll grab lime and lime that field and do our contract. Which we can grab back out of here so that we don't have to deal with pallets. we have taken the alfalfa planting contract, but first, the alfalfa in our fields doesn't seem to be growing, especially this one. We planted at pretty much the same time we did these fields, I think, and these are growing, and this isn't. So I am going to direct drill. We have already limed and fertilized those fields, so I am going to replant the alfalfa. I guess alfalfa doesn't regrow on this map like it does on some other maps, so I'll have to remember that. And then after I do that, we will grab that contract, which is nice and close to the farm here. I mean, I'll double check this field, but no, our lime is still there. So yeah, that's not growing. We will just replant over it. And alfalfa is something we are going to have to replant, it looks like. Which is new, because usually alfalfa is like grass, and it just regrows, and then every once in a while, once I start losing yield, I'll replant it. So something to take note, it doesn't look like alfalfa regrows on this map, unless I'm missing something, and if I am, let me know in the comments. Also, I'm not gonna be able to show everything in this video. I'm going to try and get to harvest in this video. We are going to get to the point where the crops are ready to harvest, but I will show the things of note. But a lot of these contracts we're doing might be I show a little bit of the beginning and the end, and you don't necessarily see the middle. We'll see how it works out in the end, how long it takes to get to harvest, because some months we're not getting contracts, or we're only getting like one, so it's a quick day, and others like today we're actually getting some decent stuff, so it's taking longer. So it depends how long it takes to get to harvest, how much I actually show in the video. And then in the next one, we will be harvesting our fields. I am loving this map. Obviously, you guys will have seen them by the time this comes out, but I have recorded 3 videos before I've even edited one on this map. I am absolutely loving this map, so I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Well, this contract for some reason isn't going up. I've used almost a full thing of lime, so I'm just going to cancel this, and this isn't a survival series, so I'm going to give us, I'm not going to give us the full thing. I think I'm just going to give us 35,000. We'll take a little bit of a cut, but I did some of the work, so you know what? I'll only give us 20,000. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the farm. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna go back to the farm, and then I am going to sleep through the night. And then we will see what we have to do in the morning. I think we were good on crop diseases. Let me double check. Yes, we're good. Alright, I'm going to get back to the farm. I'm going to go ahead and sleep through the night, and we'll see what we have in the morning. Gosh. Okay, so what I just did was I canceled that contract because it wasn't going up. That small little field, it should have gone up. We're done with contracts for now. So I'm just going to fast forward till harvest everything's ready to harvest, I will have to stop every day and check our crop diseases. But we are going to do that. If I don't get any more crop diseases, I will see you guys for the outro. If not, you will see me. If I do, you will see me taking care of the crop diseases on the fields. Oh, also, if we get into any snow, I'm not sure if we'll do anything, but I do have snow on here, so we might see some snow through the winter. If we get that far, I don't know how far out we are from getting everything harvest ready. Okay. That is what fields? The triticale. How long do we have to harvest that? 1 more month. So I think we're actually going to stop here for this video. And in the next one, we are going to harvest our alfalfa and triticale. And then we will sleep until the black beans are ready to harvest. It looks like they're going to be ready the next day, but I don't know if I want to chance it and not be able to get everything done. I don't think we would have a problem with it, but just in case, that is going to do it for this one. If you have not, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.